Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks and a look at a set from 2012. We've got 9525 pre-Vizsla's Mandalorian fighter. Actually always thought that was Mandalorian starfighter, but you obviously got that wrong. This is how boxes were back then. I think these were out of Europe, and you had to break a perforation on the side there. It was a real nuisance. Somewhere through that picture there, there's a perforation there that you're supposed to break and then cut tape at the bottom, and then you would lift it up and have that going on. So yeah, really interesting. Open up like that. Anyhow, I always thought I would be selling these on at some stage, and I didn't want to break that perforation, so what I did was I actually cut them, which might not have been the smartest idea. Looking back on it, I should have unglued it here. I should have unglued it and yeah, taken it to bits that way. But nevertheless, it is what it is. I'm so glad we don't get these boxes anymore. And yeah, so on the front we had pre-Vizsla in all his glory with new written next to it. Now the ones in the US had something else written down there. I'm not sure what it was. Mandalorian, he was the same one that came in the battle pack back then, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in all his clone glory. And yeah, I don't like this figure. He comes in so many sets, and it's just ugly. Now it looks really nice on the front and on the back also. We've got some pictures here of Obi-Wan coming up to the starfighter, the couple of Mandalorians flying out of the cockpit, which isn't realistic, but is what it is. And we've got the black saber against Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Mandalorian coming in there shooting away. Shows you some, orientations of the set. And the back, you can hide the saber in the back. I thought that was pretty cool. What else have we got? Your picture of them, the landed starfighter. The boys in the corner fighting. I think that little one just shows you the landing gear. And yeah, sits a little high off the ground for my liking, but it is what it is. I don't, it's got other things that yeah, and then you got a couple of pictures over here of, it landed looking. This is looking straight onto it with it landed. So yeah, there's our box. Actually thought that box was quite big, but it wasn't as big as I thought it was. It's bigger, but it's yeah, it wasn't as ginormous as what I actually thought. Now here's our beautiful, oh so beautiful set. And like I say, I never sort of planned on building these when I was buying them, but yeah, I'm glad I'm glad I brought this one. Apparently one of these minifigures is worth quite a bit, but we'll get into that in a second. But it's a little bit hard to make out with all that white on the white, just of the cockpit and into that wing, or am I just looking at it wrong through my camera lens? Anyhow, let's bang out these minifigures. Not sure if that's gonna, oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, I need to come back down. Let's get the worst one first. So here we go with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and yeah, he's alright, but why can't I zoom in like that? Oh, I hate how the light shines on his dome, on that round tile, but yeah, not too much going on. Lovely blue eyes, and nice crisp print down there. You know, it's mostly there, but it's about all you got back in this day. No back printing there. See, he was coming to bits at the hip. I'm sure he's not going to like that. But yeah, it was what it was. These figures were, you know, they weren't that liked, the big eye print there. But yeah, there's a little bit of detail. Just one face, I believe. Yes, just one face, and a new hairpiece it was for made for Obi-Wan, I believe, and it gets around now. With Mandalorian that was in the battle pack. Let's try and get a bit more light on. And came with a gun, sidearm there, and oh, I think I need a new piece of, I've just seen some ugly marks on that. Anyhow, Mandalorian. Now, not sure if I got the faces right. I should have really looked at the Clone Wars, the battle pack for these. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, they were a different face for these guys. I'm just wondering if they, oh, no back printing, so that was a great waste of time. Nothing through the legs or the hips. She was pretty stock standard. 2012. I believe that's just in the normal light bluish grey. Now, if anyone does know, I'm pretty sure I should have had a look at the but here's at the, you know, see whose head was what. But here's our Man of the Year, Death Watch. Now, I heard someone say that he's worth $100, and I believe that's new, which he is at the moment, and he will be forever, because he'll just go back in the box after this, until I get a shelf, which may not happen. So we've got the Death Watch cape, and it sort of is a little bit, I don't know if that's badly printed or with it. I think it actually does look a little bit munted like that, but I can't remember. Now he got a different face. Now I'm pretty sure this is pre-Vizsla's face. I'm sure of it, opposed to the standard standard clones. Yeah, these were the not the standard clones, the standard Mandalorians. But let me just decape him. Nice little cape. He did come with the gunmetal backpack jet thing, rocket launcher back then. Nothing on the back. I'm not surprised. It's just how it was. There was leg printing for this guy, which was pretty special at the time. But yeah, 100 USE, I believe. It's a lot of money for a minifig. I've paid $100, 100 New Zealand dollars for a minifig, so you know that's probably could be looking at close to, I don't know, 140, maybe 140 US dollars. Now I should have looked at what episode this comes from, because it's really cool. He fights Obi-Wan and he takes his cape off and he throws it on the ground and he pulls out his dark saber, which looks nothing like this, even though Lego get everything perfect, all weapons, no details unturned. Man, why do they tell lies like that? I just, you know, getting sick of their lies. Getting sick of them. You know, just don't do it. You know, don't say what you haven't got, because it's bull and it's not cool. Okay, now this is cool. We want to sort of get up above it a bit. Now I've got this on a couple of these here, just to because to have it landed, you've got to have the wings up, and I wanted to sort of look at it like in its flight mode, and it is beautiful. I had a little bit of trouble with this sticker here and didn't get it quite as close to that tile as it should be, but what the story is these cockpits, this is all part of the ship, and there's just a little bit of glass around there, so it would have been nice if they had printed these, but it's a really rounded cockpit piece, and it's just absolutely massive. You know, these are like the size of a Republic gunship. This is a troop carrier, and there's a little hatch at the back where troops would deploy in flight, and this has got a little box in it, but yeah, we'll talk about that. And it doesn't go back in that way. Well, if it does, it's I'm not doing it right, but get my cat's hair out of there. But yeah, so we've got a few stickers here. Nice one there. Couple on the engines. I love this engine build. These here don't fit on there. They just fall off every time, so I'd turn them around to sort of look like that, just because I couldn't stick it there without sticking a bit of blue tack in it or something like that. Now this was really fun to build. I totally enjoyed this. There was 2 instruction books. I'll just show you quickly. 4 bags. 2 books. A smaller one, and then that bigger one at the back, which was just the wings, I believe. I think the first book builds the middle of the ship, and then you got the wings in the second book. So yeah, the good old Darth Maul's books, but absolutely beautiful, and a nice little sticker in the cockpit as well, which Hang on, let me try and turn it into the light. Can we get it any closer than that? So, nice little detail there. Pretty plain, but something. And it's not a generic printed piece. So yeah, very nice. I think this stands a little high off the ground in its landed position, but it is what it is, and that's what you get. So yeah. Now these wing tips have a lot more shape in them than what you can see here. They really they almost come to a point. So looks a little bit bricky, but you know, for the time today, as we know, there is so many more bricks available to them to do these builds that they have managed to master that little piece. But yeah, a couple of stickers on the front as well. Just those little blue ones there, which just go on that little piece there. Yeah, this was like I said, enjoyed building it. There is one flaw. What have I got going on here? Where's the top? There is one flaw, and that is that the wings do move down past the point of, you know, like if you're flying it around, it's not too bad, but I found them starting to droop, just starting to get a little bit low. But apart from that, it's just, you know, I can't say enough. I'd tell you to go out and buy it if this was 2012, but yeah, I'm not sure. I guess with pre-Vizsla being so expensive, that could put the price of the set up. I really don't know how it works. Just see there, see how the wings are lower than the body. It just happens if you want to, you know, put it on the deck like that to show it off. But yeah, apart from that, I've got nothing really bad to say. It is a great ship, and what we had at the time, you know, they did what they did with what they had, and everyone's falling over. Come on, guys, you gotta stay off that fruit punch, especially you, Obi. We know about you. But yeah, what a great, just, you know, well, I was going to say what a great bunch of figures, but one really outstanding. And it was nice that he was like that, because all you needed to do was buy a battle pack and you could have had a few of them. But yeah, it's a shame the sticker didn't continue all the way around the front, you know, to sort of reveal that, you know, the glass bit. It's hard to explain. I wish I could drag up a picture of it, but I can't, so I won't. And that's about it. So there we go with set 9525. Fantastic little thing. It was $100 back in the day. 403 bricks. So it'll be interesting to see how many bricks are in the new set of this, because it's the same price. It's a little bit different because there's so much more in the wings of the new one opposed to these. You know, these are built with fewer parts than the new one. So But I think there's more in the middle of this than the new one. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Looking forward to doing that. And, yeah, Andy Bricks out.